Hey, Dr. Tyler Williams at Pinecrest Practice Growth. Thanks for watching this video today. And, if you're like me and you're running a practice or you're in your practice at least a few days a week, as I am, then you realize that there's often questions about finances and money. It's one of the things that most patients are going to bring up or ask. Now, I strongly believe and strongly urge you that if you always lead with cost, or if you feel like all your patients care about is cost, that very well may be because the way you're wording things and the way you're phrasing and the way you're training or lack thereof with your team is causing your patients to feel that way, right? So, an example that I've taught many hygienists and assistants over the years is that if a patient sits down and we say something like, hey, we're going to, do your cleaning today. We're going to get these x-rays because they're covered by your insurance. And then you can do fluoride if you want, but it's probably not covered by your insurance, right? If I lead that way, then the patients are going to initially think of what they can't do or what they shouldn't do. But on the flip side, if we go, hey, great to see you today. We're going to do your preventative maintenance. We took these x-rays last time. We do for these x-rays today. And then we'll go through and evaluate your mouth and then talk about some things that may help you to prevent gum disease or to prevent cavities or to prevent losing more teeth. And then you talk about the fluoride varnish or the x-rays as a prescription rather than an add-on, then it can really make a big difference in the perception of your patients. And of course, you're going to be transparent, tell them how much it is and if there's any additional cost. But leading with comprehensive and complete care is a much better way to do it than to simply assume the patient only wants to do what the insurance covers. If you're a practice that you take every insurance plan, then it may be all about what the insurance covers. But if you're a practice that's adopted a membership model like we have, where there's a lot of insurance that we don't take, and you may be moving towards a model where you're completely fee for service, then you really want to focus on the patient's needs, because people are coming to see you for the relationship with you, not because you do fluoride varnish or crowns or implants. And there's this old saying of professional courtesy. And if you look up the definition of professional courtesy, comes from years ago, decades ago, probably hundreds of years ago, in ancient times, when a physician would provide a service free of charge to another physician as a professional courtesy. But it's interesting that if you get into doing too much discount dentistry, I've seen offices where they put professional courtesy on the patient's chart or on their ledger or on their receipt as an adjustment or a discount for no reason at all, right? There are reasons to give discounts or savings, and there are reasons not to do it. So, for example, if a patient comes in and maybe you're adjusting the bite on some ceramic you just put on a tooth, that may be something that you would not charge them for, right? But if they break another tooth and they come in and you adjust the tooth you just worked on, plus you do an x-ray and an evaluation and take some pictures and maybe re-cement something on tooth, then you should be charging your full fee on that, because you're already giving them a discount on the thing that you just did. And you don't even have to do that. It just depends on how your practice is set up. But, be careful of using the professional courtesy too frequently and too often, because it really, if you look at the origination of the word, it really was just a form of respect from one practitioner to another. And somehow it got moved into, well, we'll just do this for a bunch of patients. And in order to attract and hire and keep great team members and keep ahead of inflation and rising costs and expenses that it takes to run a great practice, you can't be giving away your services for free. And we teach our clients and we share with some of our other videos about using wording on this. And if you haven't watched some of our other videos that talk about a membership plan versus a savings plan, you can go and check those out. On our YouTube channel, we talk more about that, but it's something that you could really benefit from, because if you get too much into discounts and discount plan, then you're going to attract people who are just looking for discounts. But if you look at a membership plan, you look at something like what Costco does. A member at Costco, you're not necessarily getting the cheapest, but you're getting convenience, you're getting exclusive perks and privileges. And I actually just this week got some updated tags that Delta sends out, and I wanted to share these with you as an example. But this is, they sent something because I got my new silver medallion tags, and it looks like this. And so you get this brochure, and it goes through, and it talks about some of the perks and benefits and the things that it includes, right? And I haven't been flying as much the past year, thankfully, so I didn't get the gold or platinum, whatever I had before, and it's silver. And, you know, I probably won't put that tag on my luggage just because I don't do a lot of that kind of thing. But the important part is that this tag makes it real, because it's a valuable tool, and plus they're just sending me a reminder of my perks, which is valuable to me too, because I don't always fly Delta, but when I do, now I know that, hey, here's some of the benefits that I get. This is a valuable lesson with your membership patients is, are you providing a card that's nice like this? This is a thick plastic card. And we started doing something like this years ago, not because of what we learned from Delta, but because what we learned from other successful companies. We give that to the patient, and we write their name on it and mark some things on it, and it has a list of their benefits. It makes it more real. Sure, they're not going to flash that everywhere. They might not tell all their friends. They probably won't tell most of their friends. But internally, it's that outward expression that they take, and it helps make it real, so that it's not just like something on a piece of paper in a ledger, but it's something they can actually take home with them. The other nice thing is we write the expiration date on it, so that when they're coming in for all their visits and they have that card, we can always reference that as, hey, here's how long your membership plan is good for. So it's a great lesson to learn. So your tip this week is, don't give away dentistry. And when you do provide savings to a patient, is always justify it and let them know and provide the value. So rather than the old school professional courtesy, which can bring about too much discounting, is find ways to provide value and exclusivity to your membership and make it different than insurance. One of our other videos talks about the 9 deadly sins of a membership plan that most practices make as a mistake. And one of those is making it look and sound and feel like insurance. So instead, you want to make it sound and feel and look like an alternative to insurance. That way you stay out of getting into trouble with talking about it like it's insurance, but it also makes it a great alternative or better alternative for many of your patients, depending on your mix of services, and find ways each year to add more benefits to your membership plan. It's a fun way to get creative, and you can sit down with your office manager or your marketing assistant and list out from surveys or feedback that you've had from some of your best patients what they like and what they don't like, or things they ask for all the time, and those may become benefits on your membership plan. So thanks for watching this video today, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. We wish you the best in your practice. And if you have some questions, you can contact us at the information below. If you're interested in joining our upcoming 6-week Advanced Membership Mastery Mastermind meeting, you can still apply for that, and we can send you the application and see if you qualify. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day.